Hello, boys and girls. This is Aunt Fernita, and I have a wonderful story for you called Pillars of Cloud and Fire. Today's memory verse is from Genesis chapter 28, verse 15. It says, "I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go." The message for today's story is we thank God for taking good care of us. Have you ever been lost? The Israelites didn't get lost because they had two things to lead them. Many years had passed since Pharaoh's daughter had found Moses in the basket by the edge of the river. While Moses lived with his family, his parents taught him to know and love God. When he was about 12 years old, he went to live with the Pharaoh's daughter in the king's palace. Moses had grown to be a wise man, and God had chosen him to lead the Israelites away from the cruel Pharaoh in Egypt to a better land. When the Israelites left Egypt, they crossed the Red Sea and soon found themselves in a desert. What is a desert like? It's very hot and dry and full of sand, very hot during the day and very cold at night. Wild animals lived there, and even Moses wasn't sure which way they were to go. But God had a special plan to keep them safe and to make sure they wouldn't get lost. God led them in a wonderful way. During the daytime, the Israelites could see above them a huge cloud rising up like a pillar into the sky. When the cloud moved forward, the Israelites moved with it, for God was in the cloud leading them. But the cloud did more than just to show them where to go. During the heat of the day, the cloud gave the Israelites shade to keep them cool. It protected them from the burning sun. But at night, when it was cold and dark, a cloud wasn't much good. Then the Israelites needed light and warmth. And that's when the huge cloud became a pillar of fire. The fire gave them light at night. It also helped to keep them warm in the cold desert. And it scared away the wild animals that might try to hurt them too. God had come up with the perfect way to protect and lead his people. Day or night, the Israelites could always see that God was leading them and keeping them safe. They knew he was protecting them, and they praised him for his care. We can thank God for taking care of us too. He watches over us and leads us every day. And although we don't see a cloud or fire, we know God still protects us. Let's remember to thank him for taking good care of us.
This podcast was brought to you by Gracelink.net and Studio El Piso. For more children's resources, please visit Gracelink.